And we're live.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday on this windy, blustery
yeah.
day.
Yeah, very blustery, and it's getting colder, like a lot colder.
Yeah, it's a wee bit chilly.
Yeah, so you can approach. We'll see them there.
Yeah, perfect.
So we're back. We're talking, all things paranormal, of course. And you know
That's
what?
what we do.
Yeah, and guess what I had out this weekend? The Animal Spirit Guide.
That's right.
Right? So if you were wondering what your animal spirit guide is or what it means when you have your spirit guide, let me know. I'll look it up for you if you want. And I meant to put a post on yesterday, actually Saturday. The investigation was canceled. Postponed.
Postponed, not canceled.
The couple that we were going to do the investigation for forgot they had a christening and also thought that maybe our investigation would only take an hour. It takes us about an hour to get set up.
Hi, Nicole.
Right? Hi, Nicole. So,
hi, Mario.
We told them we needed a little more time. Hey, Mario. We needed a little more time to do this because between setup and takedown, there's an hour. Right? Most investigations take a minimum of 3, right, to do it properly.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it again this coming weekend.
Right.
This Sunday, noon. It's booked. We will do whatever we can live, but we're going to try out some of the new equipment. And that new equipment is we've organized things to make it faster to take things out. Hi, Judy. And mine is the bear and the eagle. Okay. So do you know what those mean for you, Nicole?
Hi, Aunt Bev.
Oh, look at all the people jumping in.
Hi, Randy. Hi, Sherry.
Oh, nice to see them both in there.
Absolutely.
Hi, Randy and Sherry. And hi, Aunt Bev. So, yeah, we've made it faster, right? And we've got some 10 camcorders. 10 camcorders.
No excuse that we can't find something.
Right. We added 5.
If it's there.
5 drop and go cameras, and then another 3 night vision drop and goes, little tiny ones, which are fantastic. So we thought we'd try one out on the weekend.
Little ones.
Yeah,
they cover really well.
And 2 inches high and 1 inch wide, and they're night vision, and they cover really a good area. And we tried one out over the weekend, and believe it or not, I thought, okay, I'll set it. We've had some weird things happen with the table lamp on your desk.
On the desk that is
in our bedroom. In our bedroom. And we also had the one night where this big white flash just came like shooting through from the hallway.
I think we talked about that.
Yeah, and there's no way it was car lights because car lights can't go in there. So we thought, oh, you know what? I'll test the camera out. I'll put it on the dresser and aim it to where the computer lamp is and where we saw this flash. And I said to Lori, think we're going to get anything? She said, nope. Nope. Something triggered that camera 11 times.
Yeah.
Right? So I went back and checked.
That's interesting.
And I will post the results and you tell me what you see. I think that's probably going to be a fun little adventure.
That is a good idea.
By the way, show your mug.
Oh, show my mug.
So we got these from Claudette, who's the events director or manager at Grey Roots Museum. She was over for the weekend. An awesome witch sister.
Show yours.
It's got my G on it, and Lori's just got her name on it.
My name.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that.
Because Lori's
tell
name.
Everybody, because with my name being spelled Laurie, it's very difficult to find things. It's usually Lori or it's Laura.
Yeah. And I never see Jerry with a G. It's always with a J. Right. So anyway, we want to thank Claudette. That was fantastic. Claudette. And the cookies. Oh, gingerbread cookies. So good.
Bad.
They were bad, but they were so good.
They were so good.
That's right. So we have all these. Now, Mario and the rest of the crew have not actually seen all this new equipment yet. No. So we've got
it between investigations.
Right. And we've we've added a second S box.
A second S box?
Remember the little red one, that little S box?
Oh, yeah.
I've tweaked that a bit. We're going to bring out the second S box as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got all kinds of equipment that we are dying to try out. And this weekend will be it, right? Looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
So I asked Nicole if she knew what the bear and the eagle meant to her as spirit guides.
Okay.
Animal spirit guides, right? So if we're not sure, I look it up for you.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know, Nicole.
Yeah.
Mario, yeah, we can't wait.
I know
It's
going to be exciting, right? So how many's feeling this weird energy fluctuation the last couple of weeks? Hey,
absolutely.
Like highs and lows and stuff coming out of left field, and we're all over the map on this energy, right? And the next full moon is called a cold moon, right?
And it is on December the
18th, right? December 18th. But there's all this. So let's face it. Last year, 2020, we were in COVID. We were in lockdown.
We were in lockdown at this time
We were in
lockdown
lockdown this last time,
for
right?
Christmas.
Right, Christmas and New Year's. And let's face it, with everything that's been going on and changes again, we're in a Christmas, New Year's. I'm not even going to say Christmas. I'm going to say a holiday season that is filled with all kinds of mixed energy, right? And I will tell you this, and a lot of that mixed energy is also coming from, and I'm only going to bring this up because I think it's horrible, is that we now have the vaccinated against the anti-vaxxers. You know what? Again, it's no different than racial discrimination. Now we're talking medical discrimination, right?
That's very true. And it is a thing.
And I got to tell you, your vaccination status does not change how much I love you all. Right? That's it. Doesn't matter.
We believe strongly that everyone has a choice.
Yep.
Right?
You have your reason for it. That's your reason.
What you decide to do is really up to you.
Right.
As long as it fits within what you need and your family's needs, that's nobody else's decision. And we are very sad to see it becoming a world where
Hi, Linda.
We're fighting and having strong opinions against those that have chosen at this point not to vaccinate yet.
Or you know what?
Or can't vaccinate.
Some can't, right? But anyway, and I'm going to make a reference, and I'm hoping that, so some can't vaccinate for other medical reasons, and you know what? We understand that. But it should never come down to essentially discriminating or racially. Racism's wrong. What's going on here between vaccinated and unvaccinated is wrong. And religious discrimination against other ones, again, it's just another form of hate. And I don't like that, right? So, let's remember we're all in this together, right? Some people can't vaccinate. Some people have made the choice to, based on either what they believe in or what they've read or whatever. But that doesn't make it wrong.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi, Ellie. That
Linda.
doesn't make it wrong. It's just a choice. It's an opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? So all of those factors contribute to this holiday season, this energy, the full moon,
the negative energy
and we've still got some people that haven't gone back to work since COVID, and here it is, they're coming up into Christmas and maybe struggling. So you know what? This is the time, just like the post I did on our page with our Christmas ball. Now is the time where you are a little kinder, forgive a little more, and be a little more patient.
And if I can share about the Christmas tree,
okay,
that we paid forward.
Yes, please go ahead.
So we had an extra Christmas tree, and this is when we were unpacking all of our Christmas things. Decided we had way too many decorations
Oh God.
that we didn't need or weren't using, so they're just sitting there.
And they're new.
Yeah, they're new, right? But we're not using them. So we decided, you know what? Let's pay it forward. So we reached out and asked if there was any families that would needed a Christmas tree and didn't have one or whatever. We didn't put any stipulations on
There's
it.
no
It was
circumstance. It's just whatever.
whatever. And we were very excited to have a family that contacted us, and they were able to pick it up, and they sent us pictures of them and their children.
And it was wonderful.
You know, decorating it and pictures with the children around the tree, and it felt so good. Like it really did. And it didn't cost us anything.
And we didn't ask what their vaccination status was.
No, we did not.
Because we don't care.
All it was, you know what? We're not using it, so why wouldn't we pay it forward to somebody who needs one?
Exactly.
Right?
See? That's what it's about.
Good.
It is the time of year, regardless of who you are, what your beliefs are, be a little kinder, right? Like Bill Murray said in Scrooged,
Mm-hmm.
at this time of year, be the people we always wanted to be.
That's right.
Right?
Sorry, everyone, if we're freezing on and off a little bit. We can't tell that from here.
Yeah, sorry
Our
if we are.
Feed shows it's
and,
okay.
And the weather's a little crappy where we are, so that might be a factor.
Yeah, with the wind, we were actually wondering about that before we started, if it would. But so Nicole says, I'm not sure, but I know strength is definitely one of the meanings. And the bear I dream about lots and gives me signs in my dreams. He's a huge grizzly bear that's in my dream.
Cool. Yeah. So, yeah, for me, as Lori knows, mine is the dragon, the raccoon, and the crow or raven, right? Are the ones that are my spirit animals, right? And they don't always all come out at once, right? They come out as needed, right? And we got to talking about it with Claudette when she was here,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
she had a pretty cool story with
oh my goodness, we had great conversation. She is so part of this family kind of atmosphere,
mm-hmm.
right? That we have in this group and all the followers we have.
Mario,
right?
Vaccine or not, you can bake delicious cookies. You're an
ascended being
in my mind and my best friend. Oh, you're funny, Mario.
Yeah, that was good. So
yeah, wind there too, Judy?
Yeah, it's really windy today, right? It was really windy, and it's windy now. We can see the snow blowing
mm-hmm.
out the patio door.
Nicole's definitely sensitive to the full moon and the solar eclipse. Mm-hmm.
I think everybody is.
Yeah.
Right. I think everybody is. It's
even I think everybody is, but maybe not everybody knows that that's what is causing them to have those sensitivities.
Yes.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like not everybody would know that that's what it's from.
No, the moon's pull is strong.
The moon does affect everybody.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm sure.
An hour and a half to get home, Ellie.
That's rough.
Ooh.
That's rough.
That is rough. I don't know. You came home at 5:30. How was it then?
Man, I stopped first,
mm-hmm.
right? But it
wasn't too bad.
No, the roads were okay. A couple of spots, a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Wind blowing across the road. But other than that, not too bad,
mm-hmm.
right? Now there was something else that's what I was going to mention. So we posted on the Instagram, the Facebook, and the evidence page that we're looking for a couple of crew members.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to tell you the response has been very good, right? And, there was a time when we've come across people doing investigations who we thought would be really good crew members,
mm-hmm.
right? Would be really good crew members. And I'm surprised to say that a few of them asked.
Yep.
Put in their email of an interest.
Yes. So remember, if you are interested, send an email to Jerry's email. He put it in the post.
Yep. And I'll tell you right now if you want.
It's just easier for us to keep everything organized that way rather than having it on a whole bunch of different places.
Right.
So that's why we're asking you to send an email. If you really can't send an email, then send us a message.
Yep.
But let us know that you're not able to send an email.
Yep. And then let me know, and we'll go from there. We'll add you into the.
Yeah, we want to be inclusive. We don't want to exclude anyone just because maybe they don't have the availability right now to use an email.
Right. So, and the other thing that we did is we kind of did it under kind of like prerequisites of what we were looking for. And only because we did this before. At one time, this team had 14 crew members. 14. And it was just about people who wanted to come and join up and see what it was like and follow along and become crew members. But then we ended up having to split up investigations between crew.
It got a little hectic.
Yeah, it was a little tough. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
A little choppy there.
We did see some happiness that time
on
Facebook.
So we want to be a little more discerning this time. We don't want a flood. We've decided to put a limit on who comes, right? And so this one here, we're going to do it as like an interview, right? So if you're sending us an email with your intent of interest, we're going to go through it. We want to make sure it's a right fit for the team, because it's not just what we think. The other crew members are going to have their input too.
Absolutely.
Right. So,
because it really is, when you're talking about recruitment, it really is about the team and about the fit.
Yes.
The fit with the team, right?
The fit is important.
It is important.
Right. Because when
I know, Judy, too bad you're so far away.
Yeah.
And good, Aunt Bev, you're feeling a calming.
Good.
That's fantastic.
That's wonderful. So we want to be able to have us kind of meld all together like we did, and bring that kind of back. Because
and then we'll still do some like trial.
Hey, Leslie.
Right? Hi, Leslie. Right? Once we
we're gonna do like a probationary period.
We'll
get you out, and we're not gonna say it's like okay, we're gonna do it within.
Cookies help. Good point, Mario. Cookies always help, right? So that might be an incentive right there.
Yeah. So for Mario, cookies are important. If you bribe your way in for Mario, that seems to work.
Yeah.
But
I like cookies too.
We want to make sure that the crew is that good fit, because if we're doing things well together, we'll get great evidence, right? And that's for us important.
So get those emails in. Did we set a date?
I'm going to end the process Friday.
This Friday.
Ends.
Get them in there, people. So either send us an email, and if you absolutely can't, send us a message on Facebook. I don't know if you dyed your hair or lightened it, but your hair looks really nice.
It's because it's down.
Yeah, it's because it's down.
It's down. Usually has it up in her.
Up a lot.
She usually has it up in like a messy bun or.
Yeah.
But
my hair is very two-tone. Like it's like look.
There's lights and darks and
darker, and I don't know, it just does its own thing.
So anyway.
Thank you, Nicole.
Yeah. So some of the things that we want to do is we've got things coming up, and we want to make sure that we've got crew there for it, right? So flexibility in your hours is good. If you've got transportation, makes a big difference as well. So we'll keep it going from there and see what we get, and then we'll let everybody know what the final decision is, and then we'll introduce you to them all. Right, because
it might take a couple of weeks, though, right? Because we got to interview, and then have the crew
have their input,
right?
And then what we'll do is, since Mario comes up here to do investigations with us, I think one night we have to have Mario sit here on the live with us, right? So people can meet Mario, and a lot of Mario as Mr. Neo's beaded endorments. adornments, right? Which
Yep.
is really nice. All his bracelets and
Bracelet.
he's got
Beautiful.
such a creative style. But you know what? He's proving to be
I
an
actually
amazing investigator.
I actually keep meaning to put some. Hi, Debbie.
There's Debbie.
Hey, Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia. Hi,
I
Debbie.
actually keep meaning to put some on when we do the live.
Yes.
I don't wear them around the house
Because of the dogs.
I've already had one broken because of the dog.
The big
A
dog.
big dog
Luna.
jumping up. So they come off as soon as I get home, and when I'm at home, I don't wear them. So
Right. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, we try to keep them in good shape. That's why we don't have any on right now. And I don't even
Thanks, Debbie.
I don't even have my dragon necklace on. So anyway,
all good.
it is all good. So anybody got any questions so far?
Anything exciting?
Yeah. Making some keychains. Oh, very good, Mario.
Keychains. That's cool.
Yeah, that's so cool. We will.
We will. So yeah,
You know
if
what?
we have an investigation down that way, Judy, we will let you know.
Yeah. Or if you get one that we can go
Then
to
you
out
get
that
to
way,
come.
then you're coming with us and you get to be
Right?
that.
That doesn't change, even with a couple new
No,
crew members.
no, that doesn't
Anyone
change.
that gets us an investigation gets to come with us.
Yes, like
If you
Cynthia
want.
did.
Yeah, like Cynthia did.
Right?
If you want.
Yeah. Yeah, it's up to you because
Yeah.
we've had a couple of people
Couple
say,
people are like, no, I'm good.
no, I'll just wait here at home, watch it, you guys do it live.
Yep.
Right. So, but yeah, that's one of the key ways to get on an investigation is get us one. And then you get to come along as the guest investigator. You get to spend time with each one of us and go through things and see how we do it. Right. Oh, that'd be nice.
Cool. Last Saturday, I met a young lady whose house is really well.
Well, give her the information. And if we get the booking, you're coming along.
Looking in the new year.
Yeah, at the moment, yeah, we're looking into the new year, right? We've got we've got so much going on. But you know what? We're really looking forward to stepping things up. We've already been doing it.
Yeah.
Right. More equipment, more organization. The way we're doing things is different. I got to tell you, Mario is fantastic with the evidence. And Mario, that one you sent me on the YouTube link, send it to me so I can post it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You can't post it from there.
For some reason, it won't let me post it. So the other thing is yesterday I uploaded, I think 8 or 9.
Yeah. Did everyone check out the evidence page?
Evidence videos, right? No. So the owner said he would think about that one.
Maybe the new year.
And that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting to see, because when it gets into
this time of year is pretty busy.
Yeah. So when it gets into their slow season, which is right after New Year's, that might be a little more. Oh, Cynthia's on
Hi, Cynthia.
YouTube as well. She's on both.
Ooh.
Right.
Freaking me out.
Yeah. So that's the other thing is we want to do is we're going to try. I'm going to do a email blitz to locations that we know of to see if we can get in. Since things are a little more relaxed now, maybe now's the time, and we want to be busy.
Yeah.
Right. And it'd be nice to have ones come spring that we could take the motorhome to.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah. Right.
Thanks, Mario.
Okay. Thank you, Mario.
I gave instructions and sage to her. Cleanse her house. She's going to let me know how that goes. But I have already planted the seeds. Perfect.
Thanks, Judy. Yeah. So I actually got asked today what it's like to be a paranormal investigator.
Did you?
Yeah. One of my customers actually asked, what's it like to be a paranormal investigator? And I said, it is the most rewarding job that we don't get paid for. And I said, we do it because we love it. Right. And we want to help. Right. That's why we do it. But I said, to be one is you have to have a very open mind. Mm-hmm. You have to have a respect for what information they're telling you, because a lot of times when homeowners or business owners are telling you this stuff, they think they're crazy. Right.
Absolutely. We hear that a lot.
And they're like,
validation.
Yeah. Or you'll hear them, you know what? I know I'm nuts for thinking this. No, you're not. Right. Let us come in. Let's see what we find. Right. And that's that's a huge part of it, right? For us, that's a huge part of it. So you got to have that respect for what they tell you, right? And everything you do with the intent of finding the truth, right? That's what we do. And,
whether it's paranormal or not.
Right, right. But the key there is to go in and do it
Yeah.
right, right? So yeah, what's it like being a paranormal investigator? Fantastic. Hey?
It's different every time.
Yeah, it's never the same.
It's never the
We
same.
never
It's
come out of
never
that place
boring.
going, wow, that was just like that house. No.
I had someone at the grocery store Saturday
Yeah,
morning
Saturday.
say, wow, that's an interesting career. I bet you it's never boring. I'm like, absolutely it's not.
Exactly, Mario. Mario put on YouTube here. It's not just about helping the living either, but
Yes.
also the lost souls too, which is very true.
Very true.
And that's why on our page it says right there, we're not like some investigators, I'm not going to mention who they are, that go in running around screaming and provoking spirit.
Right.
That's not what it's about. It's about going in there and trying to understand the story of why they're there, the history of
And
the
helping
place,
them.
whatever's happened in the past, and then being able to help them as well as the people there now, right?
Mhm.
Because the last thing you want to do is disturb a spirit to the point where what may have been a very pleasant spirit then becomes a negative spirit because you're being an ass.
Right.
Right. So that's why we do it. Right. That's what makes us what we are and who we are and why we do it. Because we just want to help everybody.
Very
Right.
true.
Now,
Very true.
if your house has a negative spirit, we're going to find out why. And if it's still resistant, then we're going to move it on. That's what we do. Right. So,
Have you tried crossing anyone over yet?
we've crossed over a few already.
Have.
Yeah. Starting from back in 2018,
Mm-hmm.
we've moved a few on, and moved a few just out.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they didn't want to move on.
No.
So we had to help them out.
Yeah. If you ever get a chance to read the article of us in the Orangeville Banner.
Well, was that 2018?
Yep. Yep. Read that. That was.
Time goes so fast.
Yeah. Well, and look, just what was it? 2 days ago, the commercial, our TV commercial that we did for WestJet aired 3 years ago on the 5th.
That's crazy.
Right. And we had such a great time filming that commercial. I got to tell you, it was a lot of fun. Right. Jerry D, comedian Jerry D was so cool to talk to, and be with. He was
a comedian.
Oh yeah, he was. It was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
is there anyone here that wants to know about their
anybody want to know about
spirit?
their animal spirit guide? Anybody?
Anyone have?
You know what, Judy? I'll post the link. I think you put it on our page?
I did at one point, but it's been a while. Right.
So I'll see if I can post the link to it again. Yeah. It was featured in two weeks of the newspaper. And Chris Vernon, who wrote it, was amazing, and a little traumatized about what he experienced. And so yeah, it was. I think for him, it left him with a lasting memory. Right. It was amazing. Right.
Sure. Some people want to know. So Judy says hers is the black wolf.
Okay. Well, first I'll do Nicole's because she mentioned the bear and the eagle.
Okay.
Right. So let's go there first.
Let's do this. Hit me, baby, one more time.
You were all just treated there. Lori usually doesn't sing.
No. Not in front of people. I sing.
Just so you know, Saturday night you're booked for karaoke at the Duffy.
I know. I've done karaoke.
I'll film that live.
I have done karaoke before in my crazy years, but younger years.
So, Nicole, is it a black bear? Did she say it was a black bear? I thought, or was it just a large bear?
A grizzly bear, I thought she said.
Okay, so the bear. If the bear shows up, it means set clear boundaries and don't compromise, even if pressured. Ask for what you want, whether or not you feel you'll get it. Just ask. Going on that creative project you have in mind. Take some time out from your usual routines and spend some time in solitude. Because bears do it all winter, right? You may be in need of physical or emotional healing. Be gentle and show your love to those you're close to. To find answers to your questions, go inside rather than reading or consulting others. So look inside for your answers. So, I think it was a black bear. Nope, grizzly bear.
Grizzly, she said.
She says, so if it's a grizzly bear, stay grounded no matter what. It's time to bring your dreams and plans to fruition. It's important to trust your instincts. Enough hiding. It's time to come out and meet the world. Don't just wait for something to happen. Take action now. Call on the bear, your spirit guide, when there's a need for physical or emotional healing. You want to gather power and strength to deal with adversity. You need emotional or physical protection. You want the courage to aggressively pursue your goals. You're involved in a situation that requires you to be assertive in order to maintain your dignity and integrity. Right? So, if you'd like more on it, I will gladly send that to you, Nicole. I'll take a screenshot and I can send it to you if you.
So we have a question before you go on to the next one. How do you know what your spirit animal is? Lisa says she feels like hers is a bird, but she's not sure.
So, so for me, I will use the example of the raccoon. First of all, raccoons are very inventive and have a lot of ingenuity. They figure out ways to open things and they remember it and stuff like that. But the other reason mine is the raccoon is I've actually rescued 3 of them, right? And believe it or not, even though they were in a live trap to be relocated, they were very calm with me, right? To the point of one of them, I think it was the second one, the female, remember? I took her to a place where she could be released safely, got there.
She didn't want to leave them.
No, I opened the cage to let her out, figuring like the first one, she would run away. She did not. She ran around the cage, come back to me, and put her 2 front paws on my leg, like to pick me up. She was not aggressive at all. I had fed her lunch. Remember that? I took her for meatballs.
Oh yeah, meatballs.
And I stopped at the deli and I got her meatballs and I fed her meatballs for lunch.
Lucky raccoon.
Yeah. So, but she did not intend to leave me, right? And the third one, same idea, was I opened the cage, let him out. He took about 5 steps, turned, and sat there looking at me, and I think we just stared at each other to see what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And then he turned and slowly walked away. Right. So it's an animal you can kind of relate with.
I can give a quick example with mine.
Yep.
So mine is the dragonfly, and it's just before I even really knew what spirit animals were. I was just always in awe of them. When I see them, I couldn't help but be in awe and watching them and all the things that they do.
Absolutely.
And then as I've progressed, I've seen, I've had experiences with them. An example is our wedding, as there was one that sat on Jerry's shoulder during our whole ceremony.
And after we both said I do, it flew away.
And then when we moved here, Jerry was driving the van and I was just driving the RAV. Window went down and a dragonfly came in through the window.
Yeah, I was actually standing beside the door. We were talking. She hadn't even got out of the RAV yet. and I had just parked the one of the moving vans, and this dragonfly.
I was putting the window down to say, where do you want me to park?
Right,
So
and the
not
dragonfly
away.
goes and lands right here,
Yep.
right on her shoulder.
Didn't stay very long, but
Didn't
enough
stay.
to say hi.
Yeah, welcome home.
Yeah, welcome home. So
Right.
that's kind of how you know, Lisa.
Yeah.
As you've had experiences. Okay, I'm just going to scroll back up if I can, if it will allow me. I saw a black wolf. That was Judy.
Okay. So I don't know. Judy, I imagine, probably has a very strong connection to spirit animals. But if she wants to know, if any of you want to know, because some of the descriptions can be lengthy, I will look up a few. But if you ever want to know, just message me on the page or message me on my cell. And what I will do is I will look them up for you. And if you want, I'll take screenshots so you can have it, so you know what your spirit animal is.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think that. But yeah, if somebody's got yeah, for me, you know what? It's
Emma's the woodpecker and hawks.
ooh,
But she's drawn to all birds in general.
well, that's good. You should see the birds we get here,
Mm-hmm.
right? We have a Birds of Ontario book that we refer to, and what we started doing is putting little post-its in for every bird that showed up here for
Mm-hmm.
food, and we've had 32 species of birds come to our feeders here,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which is pretty cool.
So what we can do, rather than if you're not really wanting to,
it's not that. It's just that
it takes a while, right,
yeah.
to go through all of them. But if you're interested, send us a message, and what we can do is even we won't say whose name, but we can post it on our actual page, so that if there's more than one person that has that animal, it would it would fit everybody.
Yep.
So
so
yeah, send us a message.
Like I said, I can take a screenshot.
That's what I mean. And
Yeah,
we'll put it on the page though,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Rather than to that individual. If we put it on the page, then more people can see it.
True.
Right?
True. I'm just wondering with putting it on the page if there's a copyright.
No. Just don't. No, there isn't. You just have to know how to do it.
Okay. Whatever. Anyway.
Epevs is the horse and the wolf. A lot of wolves.
Yeah.
I have seen a few people say wolves.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what time are we at? 9:37? 8:37. Yes,
it's
9:07.
9:09.
Yep, sorry.
Not sure what you're looking at.
I don't know. My brain's still not recovered from my concussion.
No, it's not.
Hi, Marie.
Hi, Marie.
Marie's here.
Marie's at work. Hi, Marie. Nice to see you. Thanks for sneaking in.
So,
cards. Oh, I didn't bring any pencil and pen over.
Postcards from Spirit. This one I do for the group.
Yes, I like that.
Right? Postcards from Spirit. And I thought because of what all the funky energy going on, I think everybody needs to know what kind of trip Spirit's on.
Mm-hmm.
And they send you a postcard.
Hi, Claudette.
Hi, Claudette.
Look, Claudette.
Look, Claudette. Oh, yeah, look. Oh, look. Oh, we're having our coffee. They're really good.
Thank you.
They're really good. And the cookies were delicious.
Oh, bad cookies.
But so good.
I would drive to Sable Beach for another one of those.
Yeah. That was funny. Yeah, so we're going to do.
So what are you going to do? Pick a number?
Yeah, so let's pick a number. Okay. So
how many are you going to pull?
I'm going to pull 3.
3.
I'm going to pull 3 cards. So let's take a 1, 2, or 3. Pick one, and then I'm going to draw a card, and we're going to talk all things postcards from Spirit.
Oh, crushing boxes at the moment.
Ooh.
So while you're shuffling,
Yes,
we have a question. Can people with dark energy who do spell work send certain animals they connect with to spy on others?
So here's the question. Depending on the dark energy, because again, as we all know, there can be no dark without the light. Right? So that means if it's somebody practicing dark energy or working with dark energy, it's very hard for them if you're working with light energy, right? Because you can't have one without the other, right? A lot of people go, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I am called to the dark side. Yes.
But she's actually asking about spell work
Now spell work,
too.
so it depends on what kind of spell work they're doing.
Don't forget to pick your number while we're chatting.
Yeah.
1, 2, or 3.
Depends on what kind of spell work. And are we talking like negative spells, curses, hexes,
Okay,
hoodoo?
let me read it to you again.
Yeah.
Can people with dark energy who do spell work send certain animals that they connect with to spy on others? So to me, spying is very negative.
Well, okay.
To me, that's negative.
I will ask what makes you feel or that they're
Hi,
spying.
Danielle.
Hi, Danielle. Why are they spying? What makes you think or feel that they're spying? Right? That would be the first question. Right? And the other thing is too, is if they send something that you believe is spying, you can protect your energy.
Maybe they're getting energy. That's where I was going to go. But maybe they're getting information that they would not be able to get any other way.
Right. True.
Right. But I think that what you just said, whether they can or they can't, I think it's about protecting your energy.
Yeah. And that's done with intention. Right. So if you think something, someone is sending animal to spy, your intention is to shut that down. Right. Once you set that intention, your intention is your biggest strength. And then what you have is that intention. The next thing that follows that is your conviction. Right. And your conviction to the intention is what builds that energy for you. Right. Once you've combined the two, we get results. Right. No one can spy on you if you're not open to it. Right. If you are protecting your own energy, right, your intention says, my energy is my own, and it is mine to keep and for none to see. Okay. My energy is my own. It's for me to keep and none to see. Right. And you set that intention, and it's not enough just to say it. You have to envision it, believe it, right? Manifest it. Right. It doesn't matter what they send.
Good point.
Right. Doesn't matter what they send.
I think that's what's more important.
Okay. Picking first card.
So we have some.
Card 1.
Marie, I'm not sure. You have an 8. I'm not sure if you meant to pick 1, 2, or 3, or if that's about something else.
Card 2. Card 3. There we go. Okay, we're going to do card 1. Never voice out loud your deepest, darkest secrets when there's a fly on the wall. Absolutely.
Very true, Judy. Very
Again,
true.
Just like we talk about when we were doing our live presentations at, the Mystic Bazaar and at Grey Roots.
Okay, Marie.
The idea is holding your energy in, keeping that bubble, which is your field, close to you. Right? That is so important.
That's your energy.
That's your energy.
Protect it.
The bigger that open space and the more people step into it, the more you're affected. Right? Mm-hmm. So it's about keeping it tight, keeping it close. Right? Especially if you're an empath. Right? Otherwise, you soak up the world. Okay. Card 1.
Card 1.
That's hard to read.
It's hard to read.
Yeah. Dearest you, we have something exciting to share with you. You're a manifesting master, and you don't even know it. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life. Money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open to the many ways in which you will experience prosperity. Spirit is the source of your supply. So essentially that manifestation, if you set your intention, put your intention in motion, right? And concentrate on that manifestation. right? Spirit hears your request, right? The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. So whenever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are and always have been enough. And that's important to people. Understand, right? You are enough. And abundance is your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it, otherwise known as manifest it. You are so on the right path now. Keep believing, then seeing the happiness. So that's your message from Spirit, your postcard. See, looks like a postcard. Anyway, that's if you chose card 1, right? Card number 2. Dearest you, everything is in divine order, even in chaos. Even in chaos, there is order, and we are always in awe of this. For you, though on your human journey, things can get disorganized in your mind and physical reality. You need to get rid of the clutter, whether it be too many stories in your mind, too many what ifs, or fearful thoughts of the past or future. Instead, focus on the now. Oh, how many times do I say that?
All the time.
Empty your mind, clean your house, and throw out any object that tells you an uncomfortable story. Discern what you have, sort, purge, clear, and organize. We want you to have space to fill with something better. Spirit loves a vacuum, as it gives space for brilliant new energy. Let go of what is not serving you and give order to what remains. See them and know their value. Your soul needs organization in order to keep your connection to us and to Spirit free of distractions. So if it doesn't serve you, let it go.
It is hard to do, Marie, but you can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yes, absolutely you can. This card is very deep.
That's a great card.
It is a great card. So again, and it says, even in chaos, there is order.
Love you too, Linda.
Where's it?
She said, love you both.
Love you too, Linda. So that card there is about that. Whatever doesn't serve you well, let go of it.
And it can be very hard. That can be tiny, but it can be something as big as a career or a move or
like Tammy did.
A relationship or right? Like it can be big.
Yep. So when it says there, focus on today. So that's something I think I've been telling you for 3 years. Make the most of today, because if you're worrying about tomorrow, you've wasted today. If you're worrying about yesterday, what happened yesterday that you cannot change anymore, you've wasted today, right? Sometimes that thought for today may be that, you know what? This job just doesn't work for me anymore, right? Like Tammy, one of our crew members, she had a long career in one field and then decided, you know what, I'm not feeling this anymore. It's not right. And took that leap of faith and went to school, got a whole new career. And you know what? She's amazing. She's amazing.
Sorry, Dion. I think it's the weather that we're freezing up.
Yeah, I think we're having some, we can see the droppings of the screening. Yeah. But that card's just amazing. So you know what? If you need to make that change, make that change.
Should be spot on. Really great card, she says.
Okay. Card number 3.
Thanks, Claudette. I love that about you guys.
Well, you know what? That means the world to us.
Absolutely.
Because we know what? We have faith in everybody that we come across that somewhere along the line, eyes open, right? Once your heart and your mind connect and the eyes open, and then you realize, God, I understand now, right? This is my mission.
Mhm.
This is why I'm here, right? That's what it makes. That's the difference that it makes.
Mhm.
Okay, last card.
Card number 3. So I
Dear-
know we had Mario and Nick pick that
pick 3
on this side.
So, dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. Oh, kind of goes with the second card.
Yeah.
Here we are, outcomes.
They all kind of went 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. But we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only consistent, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not arriving at any destination. And we talk about that.
We do.
So, you know what? We are ones for meeting everybody,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
We did it at Grey Roots. We did it at the Mystic Bazaar. We've done it at every live show we've done. Even as something as simple as a cruise night and taking the hearse and talking to people. So, you know what?
Spreading the light.
It's that journey, right? Everybody always looks to the goal. Everybody's like, I gotta get there, right?
Enjoy the
ride.
Right.
Enjoy the ride, right? It's great if you're going to say, you know what? Okay, tomorrow we're going to drive to Niagara Falls because we want to see the falls, right? But when you're going there, take the scenic route. Why take the highway? Take the scenic route and absorb everything. Don't we?
Always do.
Take the scenic route and enjoy that ride.
Who cares
See
if it
what you
takes
see.
another
Check out the
hour?
scenery, right? Because you never know what you're going to see along the way. The highway is just this. And we always tell people this. Don't go through life with tunnel vision. Go through with funnel vision.
My honey sometimes has to remind me about that.
Sometimes I do.
Hey?
Right?
Yeah.
But you know what? Never forget it. Never forget to look around and take in the people, the sights, the feelings, the energy, right? The mystic wonder of the universe, right? I'm going to tell you, when you take those blinders off and look and feel and touch, you open your world to an expanse that goes beyond what we experience every day. Get in the car, drive to work. Get out of work, drive home.
And it's funny,
You know,
it's funny in all my years of, commuting to work, I tended to always go different ways.
you gotta go different ways.
I never just went the same way all the time, right? I had like 2 or 3 different routes that I could go, and it just depended on my mood that day to which way I went.
So I actually put this into a reference once before. If you do the same thing over and over again, you're no different than a needle in a record. You follow the groove. That's it. Follow the groove. And then along came CDs, and you could pick the track. Boom, boom, boom. Wow. Put it on shuffle on your iPad.
Now we have Spotify.
Shuffle it. Mix up your day-to-day.
So maybe that is something that we'll ask everyone that's watching to do this week. So just one day,
Go a different way.
Mix it up.
Yep.
Just
Do something different.
Go a different way. You know, walk a different block. You know, drive.
Whatever you do
whatever
daily,
whatever you're,
mix it up.
And just see how it makes you feel.
Now,
right?
For some people that have OCD, I know that can be kind of hard.
It can be.
Right?
That's
right?
what I mean.
Some people with OCD.
Yep, but I don't mind doing that kind of stuff.
No, I know you don't. Right? But you know what? The cards were all relevant. They're all connected. Right? They all have that thing that, you know what, we start out here and we move to here or in the midpoint of the journey, and and then you continue. Here's the thing. In life, yes, you can pick a destination, a place to go, and go there and there. But your life is a never-ending journey.
Enjoy the ride.
Right? Oh, Adele has screwed up my Spotify. Doesn't mix up anymore.
Oh, Adele. I tell you. That Adele.
Yeah.
Hey?
So, yeah, try it this week. Try mixing it up, and I'm gonna mention it next week, and we're gonna see how it worked for some people. Right?
Okay, so we have a question on here before we end the night. I want to make sure we look at that.
Okay.
So I think this was when you were talking about card number 2. So what's even harder is being in a situation where you are trying to let go, but being energetically attached to someone's negative energy makes it so complicated. Do you have any suggestions as to how to disconnect from negative energies?
So the disconnect from negative energies, first of all, is that intention, right? And one of the things that we use when we're on investigation, so as not to absorb any negative energies, is we actually have a saying that we say, and it is, I carry the energy and the light, and you cannot affect me. Right? And say it with conviction. And then here's the other thing. You're talking about energetically attached to someone's negative energy. So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. And I will put it on the page later.
Okay.
Okay. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take 2 candles, identical. Okay. Put them in a holder and run a string and tie it around each one of them. You are going to pick which one is you, and you will pick whoever this negative energy is. And I want you to cast that negative energy into that string. Light both candles and let them burn. And as they burn, the negativity is in the center on that string. And as they burn, they will light that negativity on fire. And see that negativity as a representation in that string. And as that string burns, so does the negativity.
So you have now just cut
cut that negative cord. And I mean, when you say who those candles are, I mean, like, stick a piece of paper in front of them and say, okay, this is me, and this is,
intention, strong intention.
And this is me cutting that cord. Because fire is the great equalizer. Fire does not discriminate. It burns everything. So when it gets to that negative energy, gone.
Doesn't matter what color candle.
So some people use black spell candles. You can use any candle. If you want positivity, you can represent you in orange or yellow candle and that black energy as that dark black candle, right? Run the string between them, light it. And but
we'll post it on the page too with maybe some
and as it gets down
colors.
As it gets down to that string, remember, I have the energy and the light, and you cannot affect me. Right? And then once that burns through, give yourself a sage. You're going to feel so much better. So much better.
And so much better moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if you want, message us. We'll give you a little shot of distant Reiki too to
absolutely
help you out.
Absolutely.
Right? Absolutely, we will. Okay. I hope everybody's enjoyed this evening. I have.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Good cards.
Fantastic cards.
And so look for us this weekend coming up, doing the investigation. And you know what? We'll see
And get those emails in, or
if you're
interested
in joining the crew, and take a day and mix it up.
Right. Don't forget that.
Take a day, mix it up. So this way we can see if it works, right? How you feel. Here's a little tip I'm going to tell you too. If you're ever answering the phone, smile. And that's all I'm going to say. And I want to know how you feel whenever you answer that phone and you smile. Okay? What do you think?
I love it.
I'm going to leave you with that. Be humble and kind to each other.
Have a wonderful week, everyone.
Yes. And we will see you Sunday if you drop in. Otherwise, we'll see you Monday night right back here, 8:30. Take care, everybody.
Take care. Stay safe.